Hi everyone, this is David Sears, Creative Director for H-Hour Worlds Elite. Today we're talking about Snatch and Grab, a variation on the classic Extract the Hostage gameplay type. Since this is a proof of concept, we thought we would give the hostage a personality, and by popular demand, she's generally unhealthy. This has ramifications for the terrorists who want to extract information from Primrose, and for the Special Operations Forces who want to secure the hostage and extract her from the map. So you might be saying to yourself, David, I don't want my hostages to have personality. I want them to be robots that just hold and follow. Well, you can certainly have that. There'll be a box for options, and you can just turn off the personality. So let's talk about controlling the hostage. On a purely mechanical level, it's quite simple. We route all the hostage commands through the special action menu. This is proximity and direction based. So here I've opened the door and I put my reticle on the hostage, and I have the option to tell her to follow me or to hold. So Primrose is following me out of the building, and I'm going to eventually take her to the extraction point. Tactically, it's important that the hostage mimic your stance as much as possible when you're controlling the hostage. Here we see a terrorist with control of the hostage. He's going to strike her because terrorists they're bad. And now he's going to tell her to follow. You can't see the icons because I'm recording this from another character's view. And as you can see, she mimics the stance changes of whoever she is following. If you're playing a terrorist in Snatch and Grab, you have the option to interrogate the hostage. Basically, again, going through the special action system, you can choose to subdue her. Every time you strike the hostage or torture her, she'll give up a piece of information. You do this enough, and you get points which count towards your score. The problem with subduing the hostage is that she makes a lot of noise when you do it. This can broadcast your location to the Special Operations Forces that are also on the map. So you'll want to move the hostage quite a lot. Here we see the terrorist leading Primrose out of the building, probably going to take her to an obscure part of the map where the Special Operations Forces team can't find her. Earlier I mentioned that the hostage wasn't very healthy. She's not. So if you run her too long and too hard when she's following you, she might fall down. She's going to need some help getting up. Just use the special action icon system and rally her to her feet again. Overall, tactically, it makes sense to move the hostage short distances and then, let her rest a moment before you try to run her to the extraction zone. Speaking of extraction, all you need to do if you're on the Special Operations Forces team is get Primrose to the extraction zone. So here, just to give you an idea about how you would move the hostage, you see that we are both crouched. We move shorter distances. I let her recover a bit. Now normally you would have a full team to watch your flanks, cover your six. But in this case, I'm just demonstrating that she will follow you, and you need to let her rest. So here, I've made it to the rooftop, which is the extraction zone. Primrose has arrived. I can pop red smoke to mark the extraction zone, and a helo will be in momentarily to take the hostage out of the map. However, the terrorist team is not going to make this easy for you. They're going to try to rush the church, and you are just within grenade range from 3 sides when you're on the rooftop. So you're going to need full team support to make sure that the enemy does not take you out before you can extract the hostage. So that's basically Snatch and Grab multiplayer game mode. Again, this is just our proof of concept, so we haven't done a lot of polishing. I mean, here you're going to see Primrose run for the extraction vehicle. She doesn't climb in. We didn't have the animations for that. She just kind of teleports away. But already we know it's fun, it's challenging, and it's a great twist to a classic gameplay type.